Hello, everybody. How are you this evening? Hello, Brenda. Hello, Barb. How are you ladies doing this evening? Well, I hope you're in here. Ginger, not tonight. Don't look at me like that. Mama knows best. You'll hurt yourself. I'm going to restart buffering is bad. Okay. Hey, Linda. I forgot something in the kitchen. I am going to run in there real quick and I'll be right back with you guys. I was hoping a little bit of coffee would help with the pain. Let's see if I can do this without tipping over everything. Ugh. I'm having it rough. The mouth is really sore tonight. I did much better the day that I got them pulled, and even yesterday was much better, but boy, today's really been rough. Y'all know I can't stand medicine, and I had to take a half of a pain pill this evening. Let's see here. It's better now. Good. I'm glad you're doing good, Barb. Hey, Teresa. Thank you, sweetheart. I need all the hugs I can get. See if I missed anything. Nope. Had to run in there and get my coffee. I debated on whether or not to cancel this live stream because I don't have any teeth. But I figured, you know what? You guys are my friends and y'all understand what I've been through. And just because I can't wear the bottoms yet, I'll have them on next week and show my pearly whites, right? That's good. Hey, Bob. Are you guys actually going to get a snowstorm? I love you, Teresa. I'm sitting here trying to get a splitter out of my finger. Oh, how'd you get a splinter? You tell him, Teresa. Hush your mouth, bub. No storm. No snowstorm. Oh, you're going to get snow Friday. Yeah, Linda over at 6 Acres, her and I have been talking today, and Wilma too. I think they said 27, wasn't it, Linda? Y'all are supposed to get this weekend. Sorry you have had more pain today. Mouth not so noticeable. We understand. Okay, trying to keep my lips closed together. Maybe nobody will notice, right? Hi, honey. So I said, okay, do I drink coffee knowing that it keeps me up? Well, taking the meds too, even a half of a pill will have me up till at least 2 o'clock tonight. We have snow moving in about 5 a.m. this in the morning. Wow. Yeah, I bet you do, bub. How you like my Christmas cup? I think I'm gonna go to the store, to the thrift store, and search out some bigger mugs. David broke his mug, and I want to get him a new one. Hey Jolie, how are you tonight? Dentures are a blessing and a curse. It took me a year and a half to eat decently. Wow. Hey Creative Girl Homestead, how are you tonight? Oh, thank you for coming in. Sorry I have to be a little under the weather tonight and missing some teeth, but I'm sure you don't know this, but I just had some teeth pulled on Monday, and the partial was rubbed a sore in front here and over here, and the top plate that they made to replace the plate I have in didn't fit, and it rubbed a sore up in here. So I found my old plate and put it in, and the bottom's just going to have to stay toothless until it gets healed. They said by the time I go in for my week checkup that the swelling should be gone, and we could reset them. Oh, cool. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Creative Girl, what's your name? I like to try to call people by their names. I know that sounds probably different than most channels like to call other channels and stuff like that, but I like to call people. I'm like, it's a family here, and I want to try to keep it as close as I can to knowing who you are. Sandy, what a beautiful name. Did you get my email? I hope so. I made Lippy look tech gifted. For Ginger, please, honey. So I have I'm making a video. Hey, Nancy, what's up, girlfriend? Girl, I'm telling you, I seen this picture of you and your daughter. She's all grown up. It's hard to believe she's all grown up. Um, so I've been working in the kitchen. David blessed me with some limes, and I just started squeezing them, and I've already got, I'd say that's about 3/4 of a cup of lime juice, and I'm very excited to get that. Y'all know in the summer I like to make a lot of mm, different drinks and teas, and I make up stuff. I put fruits in them, and I'm just weird, but I like it, so that's what matters, right? And so I'm gonna freeze those in ice cube trays if I can find my old trays. If not, I'm gonna have to go by Dollar Tree tomorrow and get some. And then I'm gonna put them in a gallon-sized bag and put them in the freezer so that I'll have them. Cause I don't know about y'all, but have you seen the prices of lime juice and stuff like that? It's crazy. Yeah, she is all grown up. I can't believe that she is 17 and 11th grade. Wow. I can't either. It just seems like yesterday she was so tiny. I love lime on chicken dishes and salads. Yeah, you like that tahini stuff too. You know what? I did put it on my finger and taste it. I think I'm gonna like it. I keep forgetting about it though. I am going to try it though. I just figured out after I passed 1,000, do not get notifications on new subsets. Yeah, I know, Bub. Isn't that crazy? I don't know who is my new subscribers, but I always try to answer every person that comes in and says something to me on my videos. Try to answer every one of them. Sometimes I am a little reluctant. There's been one or two times lately I thought that it's like a scammer or a bot or something like that. Oh, and I got to show you something else. David has just been spoiling me to death. He's been getting me some awesome things. Look at this. Isn't that cute? I like that, don't y'all? That's one of the pillows he got me. He got me 2 of them. And he got me this beautiful thing. I don't know if you guys seen it in my video. I should probably do a nighttime video about it. It's like a lantern thingy, and it's done by solar, and it's so cool looking when it lights up at nighttime. Oh, it's gorgeous, but it's beautiful even in the daytime. I love little trinkets and hangy things in the garden and outside. I'd really love to get some more windmill chime thingies. That's sweet. Y'all get to know each other. Let's see. Now, I also couldn't find my zinnia plants, seedlings. So I went to Dollar Tree, and can you believe it? They're still 25 cents a piece. They didn't go up on their seeds. So I got some zinnia seeds and 1 pack of tomatoes and a pack of turnips and a couple packages of radishes and zucchini and some more turnips. So I'm pretty excited about that. I've got to get them in the ground. Some of these, I think every bit of these I am going to, maybe not the tomatoes, but I think everything else will be seeded in place. And hopefully I'll get some dry weather this weekend. I'm going to make another flower bed. Not flower bed, Lord forgive me. I'm going to make another garden bed over where the mulberry is and near the bees. And I am going to make the hoop thingy, and I'm going to plant cantaloupes, and I'm going to plant the oh my goodness gracious, I can't remember the name of them. They're a melon that I've got out there that I got the seeds from Bub at the seed swap. So if y'all um if y'all get a chance to come to the picnic, get involved with the seed swap. You will love it. You don't have to even bring anything. Just, we all swap. I got seeds made. Let's see, where are they? Oh, no, that's not seeds. I don't want to knock my lime juice over. But look at all these seeds I got from my green bok choy. I'm going to be marking those up and giving them to Bub to give out, and some other things this year. Hey, Andel, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Hey, Susan, I didn't see you coming either. Good evening, good evening. So, I'm finally able to use my juicer. I got a juicer. I believe I got it at Sam's a couple years back, and I just keep forgetting that I have it every time I got an excess of fruit. And I'm like, I seen those little limes, and I'm like, I seen that juicer in the pantry room, and I'm gonna use it tonight. Well, gotta say, it's a little bit big for limes, but it's doing a fabulous job. This is crazy. There are liquid Dollar Tree seeds than I had with some of the major companies to Yes, I get you, bub. Me the same. I mean, same exact thing. And then this is really weird, bub. You remember all them German pink seeds? I have planted them because you gave me several packets that was left over. I planted them several times, and for some reason, I must have got a bad bag or something, or I did something wrong because I didn't do very well with them. And some of them germinated and got to about this big and never growed anymore. And I'm like, what is wrong with my tomatoes? So um thank you, Brenda. I tried to get that one too. Um so I don't know what I was trying to say now. I had to hide somebody. They have really, really outdone themselves this time around. And I don't know, maybe I just didn't water them enough. I don't know. Thank you, Teresa. That's all right. Um, I just saw it and I said, I gotta try to get it. And Brenda got it before me. I thought I got it, but Brenda, she's Speedy Gonzalez. So, um, the topic I wanted to talk about tonight was kind of the topic on hand of what's going on with my mouth. You guys, this is very important, especially what's going on in the world right now, that we take care of our health because when it when the stuff hits the fan, you better know that you've got your teeth taken care of, your health taken care of, all those things to make you be able to take care of yourself. Come a situation where you have to buckle down and um, we can't depend on the store or something for our needs. We have to be able to go out if we have mouth problems and infections because of that. That puts us in a predicament where we may not be able to get antibiotics or anything like that. That's why it's very important for us to learn our herbs, not just for not just for those fan things, but for everyday use. I mean, some things are so, I mean, it's free. Why pay big dollars to do something when you get it for free in your yard? That's what I'm trying to get at. Um, and learning those things are important now because if we don't have them or we have to search for them, we have to know what to use, we will have that knowledge. And I am so, I want to encourage Teresa to go forward and be instructional to teach others because I believe we're going to need this knowledge. And if we don't need it, our grandchildren will definitely need it because this craziness going on is not going to stop today. David, I'm trying not to laugh and show my hole in my mouth. Hey, Joy Bless, how are you tonight? I must have a smudge on my glasses because it is driving me insane. That or it could be the medicine that I took. Um, and one of the biggest things, and those of you who don't have bees, I know Linda's getting some bees. Bees are so vitally, I believe, important on a homestead because of several things. Number one, they pollinate our plants. Number two, they're medicinal in so many ways because of you can harvest the pollen, you can harvest the honey. The honey has been one of the um I believe it is the longest antibiotic, antifungal thing that there is in history. They talk about it way back in the way back times of how they would use honey to smother wounds and keep it from infections. It is absolutely a must, I believe. Um, and if you don't have it, find somebody that you can. Hey, Grammy Karen, how are you tonight? Find somebody that. Hey, Patty, how are you tonight? Find somebody that you can. Um, how do I say this? Barter with. Maybe you have something that a bee collector or a beekeeper. I don't know why I said collector. A beekeeper would want to trade with you so that you're not having to spend money, because there may come a time our money isn't worth a hoot. They want to starve people out now, and you won't be able to get out to get things. Yep, exactly. And I don't know who it was that was telling me. I believe it was my daughter-in-law. We were discussing prices of gasoline, and she point blank said, "Mom, I think that uh, we were told, Brian was told that gas will be $5.50 or more." And I'm like, holy moly, how is anybody going to be able to do this? I'm praying it doesn't come to that. I'm praying that this president sees some sense and opens back up our Alaskan pipelines and starts working that oil. I had to set a reminder to watch your live earlier, but I didn't get off work in time to catch it. I will go back and watch. Aw. Man, my nose is itching off. That's the medicine. What am I thinking? That's one thing about taking painkillers, too. As soon as I take it, I start itching everywhere, especially my nose. So, there's a lot of things that we've been learning and stuff like that, but there's things that are really important. I mean, that help you to heal much better and much faster. Not even just, you know, I'm just gonna put this out there. Not even if the stuff hits a fan, but um, I can't honestly remember who it was, but I was on a live stream one time and they were talking about comfrey and how wonderful it was. One of the ladies had given a testimonial of how her I don't remember if it was her hip or her knee or something, or leg or something. It was a lower extremity. I couldn't remember. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it wouldn't heal, wouldn't heal. And the doctors had tried everything. And I don't remember if it was Alabama Gardner or somebody had told, I believe it was Charles, had told her to use comfrey. And she made a comfrey rub and put it on there, and it healed it in no time at all. And the doctors were freaking out because they thought they were going to have to take off her limb. And it healed it. I lost a herd. The last I heard them say was gas would be around $10 a gallon by summer. Oh no, that's gonna put a damper on my picnic. There's no way we could go to the picnic at $10 a gallon. I have so much to learn about herbs. I just cracking the door of all this. I know, me too, Anne. We will just have to park the vehicles at that point. Yep. It was a Native American store in Cherokee. Very interesting, creative craftsmanship. Awesome. We are going to Louisiana in 3 weeks. I hope the gas prices don't get too bad. The gas last Wednesday was $3.40. Last night it was $4.19. Yeah, that's what it is here. Actually, it's $4.49 or something. I saw one coming home. Yes, tea. I do have cold tea, but I wanted some warm coffee. Um, and when I get done with that, I'm gonna make me some Earl Grey tea, warm that up, and make that and drink that too. Because the tea, when I haven't had to do this time, but normally this will help people too that have teeth pulled, especially if you're concerned about getting dry socket, which I've always had, but I haven't had any problems with it this time. He took forever to pull this one right down here, too. I thought, oh my goodness. He pulled that one, and it took longer than he did for all four of these. I'm like, holy moly. Anyways, make a long story short, you take a tea bag and warm it and put it on your gum where your tooth has been pulled, and it helps it to clot and makes the pain go away. Or helps with pain. Don't make it go away, but it helps with pain. It's hot here. I know you guys are freezing, ain't you? Mm, sister's place. She's having surgery. Oh, wow. Well, I'll keep her in my prayers, bub. I done an article on gas prices today and done some research. The record high here was 408 in 2008. We just went 1 cent over the record high. Yeah, we've already hit the record high here in Florida too. Yeah, that's what I hear, Grammy Karen. Uh-uh-uh. Well, that was hot coffee. Now it's cold coffee. Yeah, it does. But last time I had, and this is what scared me so bad. I don't know if you guys remember the last time I had teeth removed. I had another tooth down here that was bad that I had to go to a surgeon and get removed. I think it was last year. Well, when this is what scared me about doing this time, which has never happened before, and I don't know why it happened this time. But he hit something. He hit some kind of nerve and blinded me. I was blind for probably, I'd say, a solid hour, 30 minutes to an hour. I think it was more like an hour. My memory is really hard sometimes to remember everything, but it was a long time, and he was a little freaked out. He's been doing this for, I don't know, a long. He's been there. I had my wisdom teeth taken out from him, uh, 30 years ago. 20 years ago, I had my top teeth taken out, and then last year I had that other tooth, and never ever did I ever have this happen. But he hit some kind of nerve that blinded me, scared the ever living daylights out of me. I mean, I had such a panic attack that I was sweating profusely. They went and got my mom. My mom's got early Alzheimer's, so that was really crazy. I took her in case I needed help driving, somebody to drive going back. At that time, she was still pretty good. Mm, she's getting worse now. She's not too far gone, but she's getting worse. But I mean, I just held her hand, and I'm just praying the whole time. Okay, God, let me relax. Don't let me freak out here, but I am freaking out, and I am just sweating like I look like I was in a rainstorm. That's how bad I was sweating. So I was really happy that this went so well. It was very scary, Susan. Bub, you're fixing to get in trouble with Teresa. Everything is well, y'all know I don't ever have a winter or anything here per se. I mean, I get a little bit cold. We did get one cold snap here this year, but all my stuff is bolting. Um, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm so hoping that everything does well. And it rained really, really, really good today, so I'm excited. I can't wait. I'm like, mm-mm-mm. My plants are getting watered with the good stuff. Yeah, Julie, it was. I was in probably shock, but I was also panicking, and I think the doctor did a little panicking too. He wouldn't leave me alone for a few minutes there. Like he was supposed to go, into another room, and I don't know. It was just really, really super weird. The only other time I had a panic attack, like feeling weird like that, scary, was when I was coming out of a coma. My daughter was standing over top of me this far from my face saying, "Breathe, mama, breathe, mama." And then she's telling me all this stuff, and I'm like, "Oh, Lord." And I'm opening my eyes going, "Okay, what is going on?" Had some really weird things happen to me. Aw, that's cute, Susan. You like snow, huh? So, what I was trying to get at was if you get all these things done, get yourself healthy now rather than to wait when the prices of gas are going even higher and higher and higher and higher. And when gas prices goes up, everything goes up. So please, please, if you've got anything that you need to take care of, get it done now. Okay. Susan, are you retracting your messages or somebody else? Snowing off and on for about 5 days here. Ah. Hey Keith, how are you doing, babe? I want to be able to drink water this year. A dam that we get water out of is so low they're already talking about water sanctions. That's just sad. Well, Keith, I'm not in the habit of taking meds, but I took a half a pain pill tonight. I don't dare take a whole one. I'll be like blacked out. Yeah, it's been dry here too, believe it or not. I mean, we have gotten a few times where we've had showers, but I'm telling you, in no time at all, that ground is so dry. In fact, it rains and it doesn't even do anything except for wet the first little, like, paper thin spot. So that's why I have to water all the time now. I think my tea is going sour. Um, so wow. So getting back to the thingy too, this is another reason why when you go to the dentist or something like that, also I want you to make sure that you work out every little detail with them because I don't know, maybe I've got Alzheimer's, but I was clueless. I did not understand what they were saying. I thought, and I specifically asked the young lady, I said, why is there two prices here? Um, she said, you're paying for the economy uh, denture, and um, then you have to come back 6 months to a year later and get a permanent denture. And I'm like, well, if it's the denture fits and everything, why wouldn't I just keep that one? Well, some people do. You can do that. And I kind of let it go. Well, these dentures are pretty thin, and I can see why they have people that have to come back to get a real denture because I can't see them holding up that long. I would post it and then my spell check would start spelling words wrong and deleted it. I think my internet's possessed. Yeah, my phone does that to me all the time. I literally have to uh uh put a period or something to get it to not change the sentence. We had a place on Lake 3.5 hours from here where we will have to see how we can work that stay longer with less trips. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. My phone has learned some bad words from someone. Me and my girlfriend Wilma tease each other all the time because our phones are always saying things, and both of us say that our phones do not know how to speak hillbilly. It is funny. It is so funny. And like the spelling of different people's names and stuff like that, it doesn't spell it right either. I have to go back and respell things. But sometimes I get caught up in the conversation and I don't proofread what I'm writing and send things that don't make no sense. So, we have not found any more ripe elderberries. I'm so disappointed. I can't wait till they start coming in. I guess I'm going to have to make some dried elderberry juice. Mm. Yeah, I can imagine where it went. I can't say on here what we used to say whenever I was a kid before I found the Lord. I said a lot of things. But y'all know where I'm going with that. That's why I don't. Oh, Bob, you're crazy. Um, there was something else I wanted to tell y'all that was really cool. I gotta brag on David now. Y'all, he dropped everything. Come up here on Saturday. Stay with me Saturday. Help me prepare to get everything ready for the surgery on Monday, or the pulling teeth, whatever you want to call it. It's surgery. They called it surgery. And um we hung out. We were going to go kayaking on Sunday, but when we got done with breakfast and everything, we seen the wind picking up, and I said, "You know what, honey? Let's just hang out here. Let's try to get some stuff done around here." So he helped me. He pulled all of my old canning jars, my quart-sized jars, up out of the shed for me. So I got to wash all them and got all them. I have the last batch right now that's in the dishwasher finishing up. And I he helped me with what was left on the bill so that I could borrow the money from him to finish paying for my teeth, which is really really awesome because I don't know, I was in so much pain before this with that tooth that was right here that I had to have something done. I would have had to have that pulled anyways. So it just worked out so perfectly. And you guys, I probably won't get that those I won't get those what do you call it, super chats from last week until I go over $100. So that will come in this month, probably, I hope. So that'll help pay him back. And I'm just super excited. God has just so blessed me in so many ways with this man. I don't think he's on here right now, or else he'd be chiming in saying something. But he's always surprising me with little things he runs across and brings them home to me and thinks of me instead of giving them to somebody else. And I just super, super sweet. I don't know what I'd do without him. And I'm like, you know, I have drove it home for years and years and years of preparing for the worst and things that we need and stuff like that. But I don't think he really got it until the last year or two. And in fact, I really think he's got it now. So if you're with a spouse that doesn't understand about preparing, I'm not saying go all out and be a crazy prepper or anything. I'm just saying prepare. We live in Florida. We have hurricanes all the time that wipe people out. So, um, just absolutely, he gets me and he helps me with the things. We got blessed with some ham, two big hams, and I cut all the meat off the day that I had the surgery. And while I was cutting the meat off and fixing it, he was fixing up the cooker and everything, and we got a whole uh, load of can. I should have probably taken pictures of it, but I didn't. We did a whole load of quart size jars with ham, cabbage, and carrots. Ginger, that's enough, young lady. You know I can't stand that. And not many men will help you. Can. Let's see, what am I missing here? Mm. Oh my goodness, my phone accidentally get a naughty text to one of my bosses once, and I was so embarrassed. I'm sorry, Susan, but that is kind of cute, funny. Well, maybe not, depending on how you felt about that person and what it said, too. Yes, David is a good man, Keith. He is definitely sweet. I hope I get lots of rest tonight too, but I probably won't because I took that medicine and I'll probably be up half the night. I got a text real fast back from the visiting what? Oh my goodness. Mm. Gonna can ugly chicken tomorrow. Cool. Don't forget the canning I did. Oh, I just told it, baby. What else did you? Oh, he fixed my back door too. Y'all know, we had I put a new door on a screen door on the back, and it didn't. We had to take that off because um I couldn't deadbolt the back door. So he took that piece off and had to rip it, and he finally got it ripped and put up and fixed it all nice and pretty for me, and now I can open and close the door and not have to worry about varmints coming in because this one, I'm so fed up with her digging. I just want to pop her behind. She y'all probably seen it in the video that I did yesterday. She dug the big old hole trying to get into the chickens because we were giving them scraps and stuff like that. I know, bub, it ain't fun. Having any teeth pulled isn't fun. Canning ground beef in a few days. Actually, lots of canning and dehydrating too. Yeah, uh, Sandy, that's a fantastic thing to do because I'm gonna tell you something. You would not believe it's so awesome, especially when I feel bad or something like that. I can go back there and pull off anything off my shelf and make a meal in less than 10 minutes, and it tastes and feels like I've been cooking all day long. And I have been obsessed all for years, all my life. I've been obsessed with refried beans. Refried beans ain't nothing but beans that are mushed and cooked. Mushed and cooked. So I've been getting my pinto beans that I canned and pulling them out, drain off the juice, and I've been using my motion blender and I've been blending them dudes down. Oh my word, it is so yummy. In fact, I'm thinking about making. I haven't. Did I eat tonight? No, I didn't eat tonight. I need to do that. Yeah. Yes, I did eat tonight. I had a snack earlier. I had some shrimp and some. I had some shrimp and a salad. I took that salad and I chopped it. I put it in my. What's that thing? You put it on there and it's got a steel grate and it's got little squares and you squash it down. I can't remember the name of that chopper. Some kind of chopper. Mandolin, I think it's called. It's a chopper and mandolin. I don't know. Anyways, I really like it. And that's what I did with my salad. So that I didn't have to chew it. I could just put it around in my mouth and swallow it. Let's see here. I'm having a problem with my top teeth pronouncing things, but that's all right. Yeah, you know what? I understand that too, bub. I have 10 pounds of chicken thighs cooking on the wood stove that need to be canned up tonight. Wow. Awesome, Brenda. She is going to be busy. We got a freezer dryer last year and I like it, but I still prefer vacuum sealed food. Hmm. Okay, Keith, I got some questions for you. Let me get to the bottom of this and then I'm going to ask you some questions about that freeze dryer. Went to Aldi's today, so many things were gone. Yeah, I just love how she gets the birds to throw birdseed to her. That is the funniest. David caught that. He witnessed that while he was out there doing the canning. She would go over to the bird cage and bark at the birds until they throwed her some food, just to shut her up. Is that funny or what? There's a lot to work tonight. Yep. I canned the 3 chicken legs in a jar last week and tried one today. It was delicious. Awesome. Yes, it feels good to eat quick home cooked items. I just ate some of 21 canned chicken breast today. Far out. Have to go. God bless. All right, bub. Have a great night, honey. I'll be up feeding the wood stoves anyways. True. And maybe that'll help you stay awake. Does anybody have any prayers requests tonight? I know we're praying for Susan's grandbaby, and for Keith's health. I am going to do more of the chicken legs if I can get a good deal like that again. Yep. Um, every time I go, I started to buy some more meat at Sam's the other day when I was there. They had some markdowns, but their markdowns weren't as good as they have been in the past, so I just passed it over. I do want to pray for Kathy to feel better. Oh, thank you, Keith. Praying for Donnie to sell these NASA technology air cleaners. Cool. Thank you, Keith. That is fantastic, Brenda. Oh, sweet Keith. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pray, and we can talk for a few more minutes. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this time that we've had together, Lord. I thank you for all my friends coming in. Please help Donnie to get those sold and make a little money. And I pray, Lord, that you continue to bless um, Keith with better health and for the selling of his property. I pray, Lord, that he gets a really fantastic amount for it. And I pray, Lord, that you continue to bless him and his wife and let him get stronger and healthier, Lord. And I pray, Lord, that you put a protective hedge over Susan's grandbaby and help to heal its heart perfectly whenever it's born. Let him be born perfect in every single solitary way, Lord. And I just thank you, Lord, for all that you do for us. I pray, Lord, that you continue to um, bless Teresa with all the time with her mom that she can and enjoy the things that she does with her, Lord. Um, and I just pray, Lord, that you put a protective hedge around all of us in our country. Help us to be able to get some financial relief from uh, all these crazy things with gasoline and all that stuff. Pray, Lord, that it doesn't get too bad. That your your that the light will come on with Biden and make him see that we need our own fuel. We need to be able to open that pipeline back up and start taking care of ourselves, Lord, instead of bringing things in from other countries, Lord. And I thank you, Lord, for our country. Thank you that I was born in a beautiful, absolutely wonderful country. I know I know that we have some faults in our country, but I just want to lift our country up, Lord, and I just thank you for allowing us to be free and not have to worry about somebody being a dictator over us, Lord. I know that um, no matter what goes on, things could be changed in the next presidential election. I pray, Lord, that you heal our country and bring it back to what it needs to be, Lord. And I just thank you for always being there around my corner. Thank you that you're making me feel better with my mouth, helping me to get the things I need done. And I'm so blessed by all the love that you show to me, Lord, and my friends. And I pray, Lord, that you put a protective hedge around all of them and help Brenda with her canning tonight. Let it go quick and easy, and just thank you, Lord, that she's able to get things like this done and fill her pantry, Lord. And I pray, Lord, that the rest of us can do the same so that we are not want for anything. You will provide for everything. I know that you provide everything I need. When it's handed to me, I need to know what to do with it. And I just pray, Lord, that you get my brain knowledgeable and all the things, weed and herbs and stuff like that I need for healing and in the future to help others too if we don't have it. In your name, Jesus. Amen. Oh, thank you, Teresa. It's starting to cool off, I think. It was getting hot there for a few minutes, but now I think it's actually cooling off. Now I got to go back in there and squeeze all them little limes. Hey, Francine, how are you tonight? I didn't see you come in. I came in late, but wanted to say hello and support you. Thank you, sweetheart. Anytime. I like to see you on here. Thank you. So another thing I'm really excited about, I have got to find where they have clover seeds. I'm I'm probably going to do something crazy stupid, but I want to throw clover seeds all over my yard. I want it to be so thick with clover that you don't even see the yard because I really love the taste of clover honey. And I'm thinking that with the clover in the yard and all of my fruit trees and everything, my bees will have so much to eat. What do you guys think? Oh, and Keith, what I wanted to ask you. I've been talking to somebody else on a live, I mean on a different on a different channel I watch. I can't think of her name right offhand. She's the gal who bought Jess and Maya's property from Roots and Refuge. I can't think of her name right offhand, but she had a video about the freeze dryer, and somebody answered me. I don't believe it was her, but somebody else answered me and said that they did not have that much spike in their electric bill. Do you find that true with yours? My fear is that if I go and spend, if I ever am able to spend that kind of money on something, would it be, um, would it be justified, or am I going to be spending an awful amount of money on electric? Yes, it is medicinal too, and bees do love clover. Thank you, Barb. I'm praying for your health, Keith, and that you and your Wanda have good luck selling your property. Thank you for your prayers for Frankie. That's awesome. Yes, Whispering Willow Farms. I'm sorry. My sweet friend Diane just texted me. Said she hopes I'm feeling better, recovering comfortably, and she's praying for me and sends my love and sends her love. She's such a sweet, sweet, sweet lady, dude. And God sends you wonderful people in your life. You gotta be watching for it though. Sometimes you just maybe you shouldn't watch for it, but recognize it when it hits you. When you meet somebody that's special to you, like she is, and like Teresa is, and a lot of you others that I've met personally, and even on here, when they come into your life, you need to embrace that, and embrace the the fact that God sent you somebody that he knew you needed in your life, and she has been very special to me for years now. And she was one of the people I used to do her hair, like Nancy on here too. That was here earlier. A lot of channels that have them say that there isn't a huge spike in their electric bill. Yes, that's what that lady said. It's not that bad. It only went up about $50. But do you use it every day, or I mean, how much do you use it for it to go up that much? It also helps save electric if you freeze stuff before freeze drying with an extra set of trays, and the machine doesn't not have to defrost and refreeze. Wow. Oh, you used it about 80 hours. Okay. Yes, he does. What size do you have, Keith? That would be a Wanda question. I don't know that. Never enough time. Mm. I was thinking about, at one time, I was thinking about getting the mid sized one, or maybe the large one. I don't know. But I'm hoping that one day the prices will come down. They're just so expensive. But I just had a really weird thought. I wonder if you could use your freeze dryer as a tax write off towards the business expense, since you would use up for YouTube. Yes, I bet you could. Well, come on, Mr. Keith, get with the program. Do you know how many trays are in the machine? Wanda says 1,450 pounds. I don't know anything about them. I mean, well, I know a little bit about them, but I don't understand all that stuff. Mm. Yes, you could, Susan. I have been finding out a lot of things you can use. Hmm. That's awesome. I wonder if I could ride off a picnic. That's awful, isn't it? Not how much it weighs. It is it a small, medium, or large, Keith? But thanks for asking, Miss Wanda. I am Teresa, didn't you just do eggs or something? Dehydrate eggs. I'm thinking about dehydrating some eggs and powdering them up and putting them um yes, you could, Kathy, business trip. Cool. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The medium is what I would want. Um I think you can write off your travel expenses for YouTube. Yep. I dehydrated eggs. Watch Heidi at Rain Country Watch Heidi at Rain Country dehydrated eggs from a year ago. Kathy, if you video it and put it on YouTube, yes, it is a business trip. Wow. Yeah, I think that's a good size for a gardener too. Mm. Um, but how does this is another thing too. When you rehydrate stuff, does it get powdery or does it taste different or is the texture different? That's the kind of things I want to know. Do you have to be monetized or can you still use it as an expense? I would almost bet if you did a video, whether you're monetized or not, that is your business and you're not making money yet, I would say it's probably expense too. Now, I am going to say this though. As a hairdresser, there was a lot of things that I could claim on my taxes. But I never claimed them because there was so much paperwork and so much stuff involved with it that it would have taken me a long time to figure out every little thing to be able to claim. And it just wasn't worth me going through all that. Because I could have claimed clothing and all kinds of stuff. So you just have to itemize instead of taking standard deductions. It has 4 trays and I had to go look. So do you like the food better, Keith? Freeze dried or dehydrated? Or do you have a preference? I imagine Wanda does probably a lot of the cooking. I know you do a lot of the grilling and stuff like that, but do you work with a lot with the food that you have freeze dried? If I ever hit the lottery, I'm gonna get one of those. But you got to play the lottery to hit the lottery, and I don't play the lottery. Isn't that awful? I want freeze-dried ice cream now. Aw. No, it has a good texture and taste, but the color is off just a little to me. Mm. When I was in the classroom, I spent thousands of dollars on classroom material and books, and it was never deductible. I ended up having to donate it all. Wow, that's sad. um, I haven't had, I know this is going to sound crazy, but I don't, to my knowledge, I haven't had that much dehydrated food. Um, I mean, not dehydrated, freeze dried food. I've had a lot of dehydrated food, but there are things that I dehydrate that I have a hard time getting it to hydrate back up right. Let's see, but the nutritional value is much better than food being canned or dehydrated. Hmm. Um, I don't know if any of you guys have ever watched this gal. Her name is Rose Red, I believe it is her channel. Let me look here real quick. I want to tell you the right thing. Um, wow, I just got a picture of myself. Yes, her channel name is Rose Red Homestead. This lady, I have been watching her for about a month or a month and a half now. And she does comparisons. She's a she's got all kind of gadgets, all kind of stuff. She does right now she asked us what we would like to see, and a lot of it was off-grid stuff. So she's doing a lot of off-grid stuff to teach people what's available and how they can prepare themselves for things. And I mean, she does she does comparisons, like she'll have sometimes canned food, uh, dehydrated food, and freeze dried food all in the same manner, and gives you the difference on what it all tastes like and everything. It's really kind of neat. And she even uses she does like she'll get several different appliances and do tests on them and gives you great tests. I really, really love this channel. I love all the information she gives out, and she speaks. How do I say this so that it doesn't sound like I'm being snooty or something? She speaks on a level that all of us can understand. She doesn't speak above us, which I think she's a very smart lady, very, very intelligent lady, just by some of the things that she gets into on the technological stuff. She's really super cool lady, and you should check out her channel. Let's see. At least children are reading the books and using the materials. That's what they were purchased for. I just miss it so much. I bet you do. Yes. Woman with a gadget. Yeah, that's her. That's her. Definitely her. Red Rose is excellent. She is. She really is. I love her channel. We used to call that astronaut ice cream when I was a kid. How are you tonight, Susan? She is very good, yes. I'm glad some of you guys know who I'm talking about. She is a good communicator and knows her audience. Yes, she does. And and what is really neat, she um addresses issues that are brought up from her audience and tries to solve their problems, which is really kind of cool. Not a lot of people do that. Yes, she knows the science behind canning, dehydrating, but also an excellent teacher. She is. She really is. And I don't know what kind of work she does. I don't remember hearing her actually say that, but she has a full-time job and comes home to do these videos and stuff. It's just amazes me. I'm glad you're doing good, Susan. Did you see her video about why she wouldn't purchase a freeze dryer? Mm, I don't know if I seen that actual same one you're talking about, but I do think I remember her talking about her reasons for not purchasing one in the beginning when she did purchase one. I don't remember why she didn't do it though. She's a college professor. Oh, wow. That is awesome. I didn't know that. It was more than a month ago. I do believe I saw that, but I don't remember what her reasonings were for it. Before I forget, thumbs to all of the strong women out there for putting up with us men. Aw, Keith, that's sweet. Yeah, I have to say, I'm so blessed with David. Whenever the stuff hits the fan and I need him the most, he's right there helping me through it. When I was in a coma, him and my daughter Becky sat by my bed the whole time so they wouldn't overdose me on anything. And I mean, I wish that we got along as good when we were first together as we do today. Our I think our love and our friendship has really blossomed in the last few years even more than it ever did before. Let's see here. I doubt very much you. Oh, I missed it. I doubt very much you make it very hard for Miss Wanda, or perhaps you just have us all fooled. Mm, the nose is itching again. Well, and Teresa, check this out. Those limes that David got me, I've already squeezed that much juice. I'm making a little video about it too. I got to go in there and finish squeezing them. So I better get off here. I'm already long past. I'm a nice guy most of the time. Keith is called a partnership. Yep, it sure is. And isn't that cool? I can't wait to freeze them and get that. Now, I am going to say, when elderberry comes in, I don't know if I told you guys or not, but when elderberries start coming in, rolling in this year, I am not going to dehydrate them. I am going to juice them, and I am going to can the juice, because I want that juice as close to the taste of what I get than to the taste of what I dehydrated, because I prefer the fresh juice better. And I don't know why, but do you guys have problems with this? I have problems with this. When I try to freeze something, and a lot of people do this, they freeze in their mason jars. They don't have this problem. Mine break. Why is that happening? And I don't fill them all the way up to the top either. Thank you, Francine. I'm fixing to get off here, but I want to know if you guys have that answer for me. Lee is a nice guy. He just aggravates me and gets on my last nerve almost of the time. LOL. David does me too. He picks at me and picks at me until I get frisky with him. Night, Francine. Well, maybe I'll have to wait for my answer next week, because I'm having a hot flash now. But if you can find out, or you know the answer and think about it next week, let me know, because I really would like to know how to freeze without my jars breaking. Yes, it is true. That's how David shows me that he loves me too. He's like to pick at me or push me when I don't want to be pushed. Anyways, dehydrate your lime peels. Well, I would do that, Susan, but I'm not going to do that because I don't know. They're not my limes. If they came out of my yard, I would do that. I lightly place the lids on them after it freezes. Tighten them up. Oh, okay. No, I have not had any jars break in freezer, but I haven't done that a lot. Alrighty, I'm gonna try that, creative girl. And I'm going to call it a night, guys. Thank you for coming in. I thank you for blessing me as always. And you guys have a fantastic night. Sweet dreams, everybody. Bye now.